I have a small painful bump behind a molar in my mouth. I was recently diagnosed with possible early gingivitis and multiple cavities, one of which being the mentioned tooth. I have been brushing, flossing, and washing my mouth daily with prescription toothpaste and mouthwash my dentist prescribed. The pain has just recently begun and it is localized to that tooth. I am worried as to what it is, and why it is happening in an area that, although troubled, was not a spot he worried too much about. Thanks. Hi, thanks for posting your question. If the bump you are referring to is located behind the last molar in your mouth, then it could be pericornitis, which is just a swelling caused by food and debris that has packed into the sulcus behind the molar. When this becomes inflamed, it will swell and slowly repair after rinsing and debridement, and it sometimes even requires an antibiotic. If your tooth is not sensitive to hot or cold foods, then it may just be a gingival problem that will normally clear on its own after several days. You can dissolve ½ teaspoon of salt in 8 ounces of water as hot as can be safely tolerated, and rinse vigorously for about 2 minutes at least every 2 to 3 hours. You can also use a water lavage device like a water pick to flush the area and keep it clean. Rinsing with mouthwash will also help with the inflammation. If the bump is between teeth, it is the same problem described above, and you can use the same techniques to help clean it out. Are you having any other symptoms with the tooth that you have not mentioned? And is it the last molar or is it between teeth? Have you had your wisdom teeth removed on that side? Thanks.
All wisdom teeth have been removed. Other than pain and swelling, there are no other symptoms. I have uploaded a picture, found here http://i.anger.com/1gis.jpg, that shows a good view of what I am looking at. Let me know what you think after reviewing the photo.
Hi, just saw the picture. Thanks. Your problem is not what I thought it was, so many thanks for the pic. Pericornitis occurs behind the last molars, but what you have is the same issue, which is debris that has not been removed from the sulcus, space, between gum and tooth. You can still try the remedies I suggested earlier because that will help cleanse the area and begin the healing process. It should respond after a couple of days and begin to feel better. If it does not, then you must return to your dentist for a more thorough scaling and cleaning of the area in order to avoid a full-blown periodontal problem requiring the services of a periodontist. The water pick device is really great for keeping these area clean. If you do use it, you must use initially under low pressure so as not to injure the tissues, and then over time you can increase the pressure. Water pipes are wonderful devices that if used daily will flush out all the debris between your teeth so that none of it stays in your mouth when you sleep, where it can ferment and cause cavities and gum problems. For pain, you can try 2 Advil, 400 mg, and if that does not do it for you, can alternate every 3 to 4 hours between 2 Advil, 400 mg, and 2 extra strength Tylenol, 1000 mg. Please do not use this regimen if there is a history of peptic ulcer or liver disease. Does all this make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense. How long can it usually take to get better? My girlfriend just said she had a similar thing in her teeth after a cleaning, which I did have a cleaning about 2 weeks ago, and she just brushed hard and used mouthwash with amoxicillin and it went away. I am just wondering if I should visit a dentist/after-hours clinic right away or see what happens up until Wednesday. Thank you for the answer so far.
You absolutely could have exactly what your girlfriend had, and I would not go to an after-hours clinic now, but wait a couple of days to see if your problem improves on its own. Why spend the money if it is not necessary? If the cleaning caused this, then it should respond to your hygiene efforts at home. If not, you can always go to the clinic for further treatment. If it is just debris that you were not able to remove, then it should also respond to your home efforts. The saltwater rinses really help these conditions, and once you are on the mend maintenance buy, you will prevent these from occurring in the future. Getting good hygiene habits now will really help as you get older, when bone loss from gum problems can become a real big concern. Again, if after a couple of days of good hygiene you are still experiencing a lot of pain, then I would call your dentist for an evaluation. Okay?
Thank you very much.
If you have a health question and want to chat with a doctor now, visit justanswer.com/ythealth.